Alright, let's talk about it. Major Topstep glitch. I don't know how many people lost money or lost combine accounts. But yeah, you see the title. I'll show you the order real quick and then I'll just share my thoughts on it. So yeah, we're going to the gym. Had a pretty hard workout sesh yesterday. So we're just going to be doing some recovery and cardio today. But yeah, I lost $35,000 in 1 second off of 5 contracts. Makes no sense. Thankfully, you know, it's just the practice account, so I was just able to reset it and keep going. After I broke the rule on Topstep, triggered the maximum loss limit in fake money. So I just wanted to share some things because, like, I think a lot of people are just delusional about like the way the world works. Some people obviously lost real money in their, or I don't know if you can call it real money, but I have no idea what the incentive is for Topstep to have glitches like that, if there is any. And you know, in my mind, if there was no incentive for that to happen, like, why would it happen? You could attribute it to the risk in the markets or whatever. Who knows? But I think, you know, if you were trading and you were either in like a live account or you're in a sim account, or if you're trading a combine, life is all about risk, and I think the majority of people misunderstand that risk. I'm just trying to think about like what to share right now. But yeah, I have a buddy who he thinks Topstep is out to get him. Every time he takes a trade, the market reverses. So he told me he took a couple long trades and told me to get in short. So I got in short, and I made 15 points on 5 contracts or 10 contracts. So quick $2,800. Didn't quite get the full 15-point move. It was like $14.75. And he blew his accounts. He blew his XFAs or whatever you call them, the express funded accounts. And then he got like real mad at me, saying that, you know, I'm just a P word and whatever. And I'm just like, the market already, or the Topstep or whatever already had a glitch where I lost $35,000, and he didn't believe me, so I sent him the order. And that's never happened to me before. It's never happened where I've experienced a Topstep glitch. I guess it's a pretty common thing with these guys. And you know, it's I don't have the money to go and open up a $100,000 trading account and just like do my own thing and have my own setup. So Topstep, you know, they got a bunch of people who pay for accounts, and then they do a certain amount of payouts over the course of the year. And I did rough math on it one time, and you know, I think they paid out like something like 1.3 million last year, something like that. I don't know, don't quote me, just go look at the numbers for yourself. And I did the math on that number of accounts, that statistic, and I was like, these guys are making multiple millions of dollars a month just in payments from traders, people buying express funded accounts. So they're not worried about what they have to pay out, but obviously at a certain point, like, their business model doesn't work if too many people are making money. And so there's going to be flaws. There's going to be flaws in the system. And this isn't crapping on Topstep. This is just me talking about, you know, what is the reality of trading with a prop firm. And I think too many people are, I don't know what you call it. We got these biases going on where people think that they deserve to like make money, or that if they do all of the right things in life, then suddenly things are going to work out in their favor and everything's going to be good. And especially in the world that we live in today, that's just not the case. I think there's an overabundance of people who maybe they don't have bad intentions, but they're doing things to people that are not 100% above board. And it's kind of like the ends justify the means. And they're taking the ends and they're saying, well, we're trying to run a business and we have to make money. And if they're cutting corners or something, or they're doing things below board that are hurtful and harmful to people, they'll justify those things by the ends of saying, we're a business and we need to make money. And that's just the world that we live in. So, you know, thankfully I just traded the practice account, but I guess here's my point. I'm not going to be jumping back into trading with my combine accounts until I have a better understanding of like what happened with this glitch with Topstep. I'm still going to play the game. I'm still going to learn about the game, and maybe it's unfortunate, you know, but maybe Topstep isn't the place for me to be. I hope that it is, you know, because I think they have a good deal, or I want to believe that they have a good deal, that, you know, I can buy a $50,000 combine account and trade that and try and pass it and eventually like make some real money. But I've kind of hedged my risk. I'm learning to hedge my risk as a 30-something-year-old man. I'm about to be 31, who has made a lot of financial mistakes, and like, I want to make money. I would like to get to a point where I'm financially secure, but I participated in a lot of these opportunities where not only did they not pay out, but they were so risky, and there was so much going on behind the scenes that I didn't understand, that I probably, like, the opportunity cost was too great. You know, I could have been working at Subway or something and made more money. And, like, I think that's what a lot of people fail to realize, because they're so, or, you know, it's just something that you have to come to terms with. It's like, you need to come to terms with the fact that, like, people are going to try and screw you. And it's not because they don't want you to be rich. That's just the way of the world. And their intentions are not bad towards you as an individual. Like, the world is not coming at you individually. And I've heard it said, I don't remember who said it, it might have been Alex Hormozy, but he's like, if you always expect other people to do what's in their best interests, you'll never be surprised. You'll never be surprised. And I think more people need to go through life with that understanding. It's like, you know, if you don't have mommy and daddy's money, and you're trying to make a way for yourself in the world, and you think, like, taking these huge risk opportunities is, like, going to pay off for you specifically, because, like, I'll just say, like, your frame of, like, approaching the world is broken. It's broken. This world that we live in today doesn't care whether you do the right things or not. It doesn't care. All it cares about is itself. And itself means the other people, like, behind the scenes of these opportunities. That's what itself is. So, you know, if you're getting butthurt, if you're being like my buddy who is, like, freaking out that I wouldn't do what he told me to do because I understand, or for me, for my personal risk, it's not worth it for me to trade a live account in this situation. Like, you know, I could have made, so my max contract size, I just have 50K combine accounts right now, so my max contract size is 5 contracts. Even if I would have gone all in 5 contracts and made 15 points, like, that would have only been $1,500, first of all. Probably more like $1,400 with the market slippage and, you know, closing the position out with just like a market buy, you know, if I'm going short. It's not worth it for the potential for me to, like, literally where I'm at financially. It's not worth it to lose the $50 on the that I paid for the combine account, for the subscription to the combine account. So I know there's, like, I'm just gonna say, like, if you're listening to me and you're like, this dude doesn't know what he's talking about, it's like, yeah, probably, yeah. But number one, you don't know the full story. You don't know all the factors involved, and that's another problem with, like, people today, is, like, you're too confident in your assumptions about the world because you want things to, like, be a certain way and they're not that way. And, you know, if you want to continue through life like that, like, good luck to you, like, literally, because you're gonna need it. The only thing that's gonna save you is basically luck. And then you'll say, well, I made this and that decision, and that's what got me to be successful. It's like, hey, good for you, awesome, that's cool. But where I'm at personally, it's like, I am not confident in my assumptions, like, at all. I'm not confident in the way that in the things that I believe about the world. That's just not me. So I hold things loosely, and I measure my risk accordingly. And in my mind, that's a better way to be successful. Maybe I'm wrong, and I might be wrong over time in the future. But, you know, if you've gotten to this point in the video, like, thank you for watching. Hopefully Topstep sorts this out. But yeah, don't expose yourself if you know that this is an issue, like with Topstep. Don't expose yourself to too much risk, or be willing to account for it when you go and do stuff with them. So, best of luck to all y'all.